All right, so if you have been following the news lately, you may be wondering what exactly is going on with home prices. And this lack of knowing may be causing you some fear and anxiety, wondering what exactly will happen with the housing market moving forward. And this fear is made even worse day after day as we are inundated by headlines that continue to paint an unnecessarily negative picture when it comes to today's modern real estate market. But the truth is, if we take a year-over-year view, while home prices did drop ever so slightly, those numbers are actually missing some context. And that's because we are comparing 2023's housing prices and home appreciation numbers to that of 2020, 2021, and 2022. And you have to remember, those were the unicorn years, when interest rates were at an all-time record low and home prices skyrocketed at a pace never seen in real estate history. And those unicorn years of 2020 through 2022, those numbers were always unsustainable in the long run. So in an effort to avoid an unfair comparison of 2023 to the unicorn years, let's take a monthly look at the monthly data, as that tells a very different and much more positive story than the one the media is portraying. Looking at a monthly view, we can see over the past year in the housing market, it can be divided into two parts. In the first half of 2022, home prices were going up and they were going up fast. However, starting in July, prices began to go down, thanks in part to continued low home inventory, but more importantly, a massive jump in mortgage interest rates nationwide. But by the end of September of 2022, the housing market actually started to stabilize. And while home sales were slower from September of 2022 through March of 2023, homes were still selling incredibly fast, and most homes, if they're priced right and were in the right location, were still seeing at least, if not more, than their list price and were receiving multiple offers. And even more impressive, by April of 2023, monthly reports began showing home prices were on the rise again, even with higher interest rates, thanks in part to the average buyer accepting this new normal in the modern real estate market. See, if we look back at history, we can see that while higher interest rates may take the steam off of home prices, higher interest rates do not actually cause the housing market to collapse. And this is especially true of today's housing market, where the demand for homes continues to outpace the housing supply, keeping a constant pressure on housing prices nationwide. See, if you are a buyer and you have been holding off on buying because you were worried the value of your home would go down, knowing home prices have rebounded shows you that there is something of relief. It also gives you the opportunity to own something that always becomes more valuable as time goes on. And if you are a seller and you have been waiting to sell your home because you were concerned about how changing home prices would affect your value, do not wait any longer, as the latest data actually suggests things are turning back in your favor again. Catch you guys next time.